You can do prompts within RStudio using ChatGPT. So hello and welcome back to another tutorial. Today we're going to touch base on how to use ChatGPT within RStudio. I do need to tell you that I am using this from the angle and standpoint of it being a tool to enhance our user experience. As researchers, we don't necessarily have all the time in the world to learn computer languages, and this is a really good opportunity to allow you to break down code if someone sent it to you so you can understand it, or perhaps prompt ChatGPT to giving you a framework to which then you can edit. So in order to use this successfully, we're going to install the package GPT Studio. You can use library GPT Studio. You're going to install pack. If you can't see this, it says Michael Nevard / GPT Studio. This is one that works. I'm also going to library ChatGPT, which of course means we have install packages ChatGPT. And once you have these installed, we have another step to take. This requires you to have an open access or API key from OpenAI.com, which yes means you need to create an account. So if you go to OpenAI.com or just search for it, it'll give you a website that looks something like this on the front end. If you've created an account, which is free, you can go to your personal information, view API keys, and create said key. When you create the key, you can copy and paste it into R, where you're going to use system, SETENV, OpenAI dot underscore API underscore key. You're going to copy and paste that into RStudio. Mind you, every time you open RStudio and want to use ChatGPT, you'll need to load this API key because it does give you a free amount up to $5. Yes, AI has charges to it. I've been using this for a little while and I've only gone through about 3 cents of $5. This is not my own money. It's giving me that amount for free. If you really want this to be a workhorse for you, yes, you can link an actual account to it, which will use real money. But luckily, if you use it sparingly, you have about $5 free on the site. I'm not advertising for the site. I'm just trying to be transparent for you. So once you've used your Open API key and loaded all of this into RStudio, it'll pop up under add-ins. And what's excellent about this is you have a lot of options. You can ask ChatGPT, comment on selected code, create unit tests, and so on and so forth. Say you were given a chunk of code that you don't understand, you can highlight it and explain the selected code. So if I were to explain this code here, it's going to go into my console. Explain the following R code ggplot, and that's what I highlighted. It's going to take a moment, and as you can see here, uses ggplot2, and it breaks down it chunk by chunk. Aesthetic mappings, that it's a box plot geometry to the plot, setting the fill color of the boxes to treatment variable. It tells you every aspect of the highlighted code. So that is one way it is very helpful. Another way that is very helpful is you can do prompts within RStudio using ChatGPT. So with the iris dataset as a preloaded dataset, you can ask it, and you have to tell it that you're using RStudio. In RStudio, and you made a box and whisker plot with ggplot assessing the difference in sepal length based on species in the iris data set? Question mark. You can ask that because it's prompting ChatGPT. And here you go. You're going to load the data, and then you can copy and paste from this prompt screen like so. Make sure you go to the console and hit escape, otherwise it won't allow you. Yes, that disappeared, the prompt did, but in your console, it keeps your prompts in line. So if you lose it, it's still there elsewhere. Here's the code it gave me. Let's see what happens when I run it. Give a title, species, sepal length as the axis. It's not the prettiest graph, but it's giving you a really strong start. And that way you're able to take this chunk of code and add it, let's say we want a white background. We're going to do theme, classic, run it again, and it looks a little bit better, and you can continue to add on it. That's all I'm going to go over today. I just wanted to point out that this is a tool that is available for you to use. It can enhance or speed up your outputs, and it can be useful to understand code that someone has given you. Let me know if you like this video and leave a comment below if you have any questions. Thanks.